Swallow it. Yeah. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, man. Today is gonna be fun, I think. I hope. I don't know. I have zero expectations every time I come to the lake because a lot of the time I'm going to bodies of water. Like, I don't consistently go to the same body of water over and over and over again a lot of times unless I'm just on a really good bite. A lot of the times I just pick different lakes and I go fishing and I just show up and I see what happens. And that's definitely what we're going to be doing today. So the other day we tried to do a challenge, 5 biggest bass that we could catch via length in the kayak. Epically failed, caught a whole bunch of catfish. It was fun because we caught catfish, caught a bluegill that was as big as my hand, and ended up catching a really quality bass, but obviously only caught 1 bass in that entire challenge. Well, today we want to actually do that challenge and try to catch some bass. And so we're going to give ourselves 6 hours. It's currently 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to give ourselves 6 hours. So we're going to fish from 10 until 3. And we're going to see if we can catch the 5 biggest bass that we possibly can. Today's kind of scenario is completely different than the other day. We're on a different part of the lake, a little bit further down the river than where we were at. We have overcast, cloudy conditions. It's supposed to start raining here in just a little while. And so it's just completely different. And that kind of gives me some hope that we can actually catch some fish, and we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, so 5 biggest bass that we can catch, the longest that we can get them. I don't know what's going to happen. We got 6 hours starting right now, so let's send it. Alrighty, guys, well, we are going to start with the old flipping bait. This is one of my favorite colors as of the past couple years. I kind of discovered this one. This is a Pit Boss. This color is called Perfection, and so it's kind of this orange blue deal that I've got going on. It's really, really good. It's one of those colors like you think, what in the hell does that look like? I'm not really sure what it looks like. I just know that it gets bites. And so we've got a bunch of stuff to throw today. We've got a wacky, we've got a swim bait, we've got a glide, a frog, and a topwater. And so we've got a little bit of all the stuff that I like to throw this time of year to catch fish and contend to get some big bites. But I want to start with a flipping bait just to see. May pick the wacky rig up here in a second. I'll kind of explain today. I'll try to do a good job of like why I pick certain things in areas that I'm fishing, because a lot of the times like I'll pick things up based off of like knowing history of an area, and then sometimes I pick things up like based off the conditions that I'm fishing around. And so like right now it's all condition area. This is an area that holds fish, and I've got them to eat all kinds of stuff in here, but just where there's so much stuff in the water, as you guys can see, this Texas rig and this like the little flipping setup is the best because it allows me to get in and out of the cover pretty easily without having to worry about getting hung up. Also, this is an area that a frog tends to do really well, so we may pick the frog up a little bit today too. But yeah, let's shut up and put our head down and fish for a little while, see if we can get one into the kayak. This is a freaking catfish. I have no idea what that was. It may have been a catfish. May have been a catfish, may have been a bass. I don't know. Damn. Little guy. I mean, good Lord, tiny. Just little. The fact that there ain't bass right there. Is that a carp? That's a carp. The fact that there ain't bass all over this brush right here, I'm a little what confuzzled with that one. It's all right though. We got a bite on, that's 2 docks on the current side, or two docks. That is 2 docks. Definitely 2 docks. 2 bites on the front current side of the dock. 2 bites. What am I saying? 2 bites on the front current side of the docks. Meaning the side that the current's pushing into, that's where I got the bite. Lord have mercy, there's something wrong with me. They got mowing may have spooked these bass off this bank, because there's normally a bunch of bass on this bank, but they got mowing may have spooked them. I don't know. I really don't know if stuff like that. I would assume stuff like that spooks them. I mean, it's a lot of noise, a lot of vibration, something big, bright. You know, it's going to catch their attention. I don't know if it does. I feel like it might, but I'm not sure. Because there's normally, like I said, there's normally a bunch of bass up here. It's a weird one. I really don't know whether it does or if it doesn't. There we go. Oh my God. This is a freaking big one. Oh man, Alex, you freaking dumbass. God, that was a big one. Damn, man. Shit. Ugh. Nope. Piss out of that thing. This guy's only got one eye. You did a really good job of seeing it, bro, for only having one eye. Alright, well, let's see how long he is. There you go. I have no idea how long he was, because I let him hop off the board. Damn. Oh, I suck. I suck so bad. That fish knocked the absolute piss out of that thing. That was awesome. I don't know how long he was. I'd say probably 15 inches, maybe 14, 15 inches. I'm not a giant, but that's, if we were in a tournament, guess what? He would not count, because old Alex let him hop off the board. Alright, but we're going to keep going here. If that don't bite, that means there's more. I mean, we just had that big bite right there on that dock that I missed. And then that one. And then I think that was a bass at the very beginning today. I don't know, it kind of felt like a catfish. It kind of rolled. But when he came up, he was very greenish, whitish. It didn't look like a catfish. So I don't know. We'll just keep on going here. Eat it. There we go. Come on, you. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah, I feel you. There he is. That's right. That's right. You always swear at him. Come here. Come here. Listen. Now, Bailey's on the phone with me. Y'all can't hear him because I've got him in my ear. But Bailey's on the phone with me. He's up in New York cracking 4 and 5 pounders on a swim jig. I'm down here in Tennessee cracking. And I literally just dropped that fish in the water. I'm not going to be able to measure that one either. I suck. I suck. Every time I say, let's do this challenge, I'm going to do this challenge, I'm going to be all fancy and do this thing on YouTube. No, Alex, you suck. That's what you do. All this does is prove that you suck at YouTube. Good Lord, have mercy. It was like a 12-incher though, so it's fine. It is what it is. That was fun though. It was a flipping bite, so that's all I care about. Oh God. Well, I didn't know I was supposed to do this. Well, so let's go get under this dock over here for a few minutes. See if this rain kind of passes, because I really don't feel like getting soaking wet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's a little midday update from under some random person's dock because I forgot my rain suit. I'm just going to start putting my rain suit in the kayak no matter what. If it's 100% chance of sun, 0% chance of rain, it's not supposed to rain for the next 3 weeks. The rain suit is going to live. There is going to be a rain suit that lives in this kayak because it just keeps doing this. I don't know what the deal is this spring, but this spring going into, I mean, we're in early summer now is what I would call it. It's the first week of June. It has done nothing but just rain. It has been the rainiest, crappiest, thunderstormiest. I mean, we've had more tornado warnings, more thunderstorm warnings, tornadoes on the ground than I've seen in a long, long time. And so, yeah, it's super duper interesting to say the least, but we're going to chill under this dock until the rain goes away, and then we're going to get back after it. Hopefully catch some fish, actually get some fish into the kayak, get them on the board, and actually get them measured for this challenge that I so stupidly decided that I needed to do. So, but that's what we're doing. So, yeah, just going to chill for a little while. There we go. Yep. I ain't got a freaking net either. Okay, we're gonna figure this shit out. Guy's got a giant lamprey on him. Good Lord, that's a cluster. There we go. Look at the freaking lamprey on that thing. Look at that. That's crazy. Ugh. So crazy. That's nuts. Alright, let's get this bad boy off his fish real quick. That is wicked looking. Look at that. Oh, that is crazy. Right there's where he came from. Look at that. This dude sucked the bass's blood. Yeah. That dude should be dead now. Yeah, we killed him. Alright, well, let's measure this fish. See how long he is. Alright. So he's 17 and a half. A 17 and a half incher. Yeah, maybe 17. Yeah, 17 and 3/4. Actually, 17 3/4. Yeah, I can make that go. 17 3/4. Heck yeah. Well, there's the best fish of the day so far. Holds 17 3/4. Got a big old lamprey on him. Let's get him back in the water. Thanks, buddy. See you, pal. Oh, look, he's gonna jump. Good jump. Do it. Do it. Do it. Alrighty, guys. So there's a 17 1/2, 17. I'm gonna say 17 3/4. I mean, I got it to touch 17 3/4 once its body relaxed down just a little bit. Could have made it more if we counted the lamprey, but I don't think you count the lamprey. But switched up to the baby bass general, putting a little bit of chartreuse on the tail. I did that just because the water's a little bit clearer in here where I'm fishing. Out there on the main drag, it's dirtier. I think a lot of that has to do, we've had a lot of rain, and so the main river looks like it's probably, you know, pretty muddy, and just kind of dirtied up, where this water is back in these pockets like this is a little bit clear. And so, yeah, that's the reason I switched up, and also because it is just a fantastic color that gets a ton of bites, and it's something that I've got a ton of confidence in. And so, yeah, we're going to keep on fishing here. We're going to see what we can get done. Hopefully catch 4 more 17 inchers like that. We catch 4 more 17 inchers, and we're going to be cooking with some peanut oil and actually be doing something in this challenge, because we let the other 2 jump off the board like an idiot. And so, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun. There's nothing like a bass. I didn't even know them lampreys are in here, to be totally honest with you. Those lampreys are everywhere on the Tennessee River system. I don't think they're an invasive species, to be totally honest with you. And I have seen bass eat them. Like, I've seen bass actively eat lampreys off of each other, which is really, really interesting. I mean, on Chickamauga especially, I can't tell you how many times I've been reeling a big bass up, whether I'm live bait fishing with Caleb or just, you know, fun fishing by myself, whatever we're doing. And like, this lamprey will be flying around the side of this thing, and a freaking 8, 9, 10 pounder will come and just smoke it right off that bass. It's one of the craziest things that you'll see. And so I don't know. I mean, obviously they are a detriment to the bass's health, just because they create those sores on them and stuff like that. But all at the same time, I wonder if it's a food source for the bass. I don't know really how that works, but they're nasty. I'll tell you that much. It was the weirdest looking little critters that I've ever seen, and like, I would not want one on me. So yeah, but fun, good times. There we go. There's another good one. It's another good one. Both spawners. Oh, that's why we gotta bring a gosh dang net. Oh, any other time that fish would have never came off. Damn, man. Oh God, I love it. I freaking love it. I love this shit so much. This is why you keep coming back, is because of bites like that. But God, man. Damn. Son of a bitch. Oh, no way. We got another one. Okay, that's a good one. That's another one up under this dock right here. Come on, clear the dock. Clear the dock. Clear the dock. That's an even better one than the one we just had hooked. Oh, maybe. Okay, we gotta play this one. This one actually is a little bit better. Nope, that's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Come here, gotcha. Hell yeah. I bet that was a male and female up under there. Heck yeah. Damn, they need to cast up under there again. There might be a little school under there. Lord of mercy. There you go, guys. It's a pretty good one. Let's see what this one does. So 17. A 17 incher there. Heck yeah. So a 17 3/4 and a 17. And we'd have had probably another 17 or 18 if we hadn't just jumped that one off, but hell yeah, that's fun. We gotta jump. Go on, jump, jump, jump. Do it, do it. Look, he's going to. He's going to. He's going to. Come on, do it, bro. Oh man, little turd. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. Oh heck yeah! All right, well, the same exact spot. This one, there's another one up under there. Or if we get right in this one spot, so that's 3, 2. I got 2 for 17, 17 and a half. Probably would have had another one hooked if we'd have got that one into the boat. What can we do about it? But hell yeah, it makes me feel good that there's some fish in here that are wanting to eat. It feels good. Alright guys, well it is 20 minutes to 1, so that means we've got 2 hours and 20 minutes until this contest is over. Contest. It's a contest if you're fishing with yourself, isn't that some sort of... anyway, this challenge is over. So we have got 2 17 inchers, probably would have had, well, 17 3/4, almost 18, and then we have that 17 on the dot. And so we would have had one more if we hadn't have let that one get off, but you know, any other time that fish would have come into the boat. But yeah, we're gonna keep on fishing. I fished this area for probably 3 hours now. This is an area that I absolutely love, always holds a bunch of big fish. And so now we're gonna move to another area that's very, very similar. Not in the way that it lays out, but just an area that has a lot of fish that I absolutely love. And so yeah, we're staying after it. We're having some fun. This is a good time. I love though, the kind of pressure of trying to put it together. It makes your brain work just a little bit harder in the fishing aspect as far as like where do I need to go, what do I need to do to make sure that this works. And so I'm having fun. Hopefully I'm doing a good job explaining why I'm doing certain things. Yeah, this area, real simple. Pocket off the main lake, pocket off the main river stem. This is an area that fish are going to live. They're going to live here residentially all year long because this lake doesn't fluctuate much. And so it's one of those things that this is just a great area to fish. And we're about to get out of here on the main drag and fish some main river stuff. That these fish, again, residential, going to live here a lot because there's a bunch of current, there's a bunch of food. It's everything that a fish needs. And so we're going to just keep on and see if we can get a few more fishing. But we need 2 more for a limit, 1 more for a limit. I forgot. Did we catch one and put it on the board? No, we've got, we had 1 hop off the board. I dropped 1. We caught 2 small ones that are 2, and I've got the 2 17 inchers. So we need 3 more fish. 3 more fish for a limit. I think we can do it. Yeah. But, I mean, but does that keep up? There we go. 1 second. Oh, of course, my freaking front camera does. Get off around that damn tree there, you little shit. Yeah, you ain't even big enough to talk about. Now, I mean, you actually measure though. Alright, so here's my 3rd fish, guys. Hold on just 1 second. Well, he may be bigger. They got to measure. Here, real quick. Oh, Lord, have mercy on us all. Out here whooping ass, taking names, Branson. 3 measurable fish. 13 inches. Nope, we're going to call him 12 3/4. Alright. That's a true blue giant right there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. Here's the 3rd measurable fish, though. See you, buddy. All right, buddy. Well, get that shit done. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. I'm going to get this challenge done with. I got 30 more minutes before the shit's over with. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And I just caught a big one. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's really big. That's really big. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Come here, brother. Oh, he is barely hooked, too. Don't jump. Don't jump. Hear the freaking drag on that thing? Come here, mama. 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 Hell yeah. That's a good one right there, ladies and gentlemen. Out here, he's freaking... I shouldn't say this guy's out here scoping, and I'm catching these up on the bank. Like, come on, dude. Poor thing, he's got a damn coil tag hole in his mouth and everything. I mean, this poor fish has seen better days. But it's a good one. Let's get this one measured up and see what it goes. If I had that other one from up under that dock earlier, we'd be cooking. Let's see here. We got 17 and a half. Probably be a little bit bigger if it wasn't for her poor tail being tore up. All right, there's another 17 incher for the day. We'll get her, poor thing. Guys, don't use punched coil tag holes. That's just ridiculous to even do that. We'll get her back in the water. Thank you, babe. Yeah. We need one more for our limit, and that's pretty good right there. That was another 17 incher. Really cool. This poor fish just, I mean, it was all tore up. That poor fish had seen better days for absolutely certain, but didn't even feel that one bite. She just kind of had it and was swimming out away from the dock. But yeah, so we need one more. We need one more. We got 30 minutes. We're just going to see what we can get done. We just got to keep on fishing. That fish was sitting up under that dock right where she was supposed to be. There's a ton of current coming around this point right here, and this dock normally holds fish because the way that current comes around through here and pushes in here. These fish can just sit here and be lazy. Fish love to be lazy, and that's exactly what she was doing, just sitting there probably trying to recover from spawning. It looks like she had been caught and maybe cold out, but yeah. So 30 more minutes. We got this. We can do it. There's fish to be caught. We just gotta go catch them. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the challenge is over, and it has started to rain, so we're gonna chill up under this bridge for a minute, and yeah, kind of have to go back and reevaluate the day, but the challenge is over. Well, boys and girls, there you go. What a day. It was a fun day. It was a good day. It was a good challenge. We screwed some stuff up, but it was a good challenge. So we got 3 for 17-ish a piece. We got 1 for like 12 inches or 13 inches, whatever that one fish ended up being. We lost a really big one that would have really solidified like a 5-fish limit, and then we let a couple just one jump off the board and one come out of our hand. You know how it is. I mean, it is one of those days. It's one of those things that, like, anytime you challenge yourself, you put the money on the table for the tournament, whatever it is, it seems all of the little ducks get out of a row, and then like an alligator shows up and starts eating them all. But yeah, it was a fun day. I do have to say that one thing I noticed today, and it kind of worries me, is just the health of these fish. All of them are very strung out, just very unhealthy looking, and I would say that like a little bit of it is post-spawn. But a lot of the times, like when you see fish with sores on their body that are just unhealthy, kind of got those caved in bellies, it really has nothing to do with the spawn or being post-spawn. It has everything to do with being sick, being pressured, and not having enough food. And the last fish we caught today ended up having that big coil tag hole in its mouth. And that's sad. I mean, it's sad to see the amount of pressure that these fish are getting. And I think a lot of it has to do with what I've seen all day today. And that's people are shaking minnows at them from literally February back to February. It's 12 months out of the year these fish are getting caught and they're being molested. And it's just, I don't know, it worries me. It worries me that I don't see healthy fish like I used to see. And then when I do, on video, oftentimes I remark it. Like, I'm like, that's a healthy looking fish. It's good to see a healthy looking fish because so many fish are unhealthy. But you guys have been around here for a while. If you haven't, you need to go check back on all my podcasts that I make, Alex and Fishing Podcast. I've talked to a lot of biologists about a lot of things, and the one consistency is that the amount of pressure and the way that we treat fish due to tournament fishing, and it's being detrimental to these fish, as well as the fact that this lake in particular is at the forefront of an invasive species as well with the Alabama bass. I'm sure that's not helping. So I don't know, interesting. Not the end of this video on like a low note, but just something that I observed. But I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. Let's end it on a high note. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and as always, you guys are sweet, and we will see you later. Bye.